He bestrode the world of music, a giant of pop, all 5 feet 2 inches of him. He that shall not be named. Prince.
Start wearing purple, wearing purple.
In my lifetime, Prince is possibly the greatest artist I have ever seen.
He's agreed to his first television interview in over a decade, but is refusing to answer any questions.
Barely heard him getting interviewed. No access to him.
So, yeah.
I even got the chance to warm up for him a couple of years before he passed away. It was amazing. Control freak though, checked everything. Had to even research me to DJ before he came. Well, yeah, you know, to the nth degree.
The dispute with your record company, is there a dispute there?
He was like a completely mysterious bloke. He's a god. He's an absolute god.
Now you'd have thought that Prince Rogers Nelson would have had his affairs in order, right? No, but when he died on the 21st of April, 2016, we were all proven totally wrong. Completely, absolutely, 100% wrong.
We are coming on the air with breaking news about the death of an American music icon. Prince, the innovative, one-of-a-kind artist, has been found dead.
He passes away. I'm thinking, okay, when everything, the dust settles, you're gonna see what the legacy is, because he sorted it out himself. No one touches. I expected this. No one touches that. No one touches this. I'm gonna release this. I'm gonna be buried like this. I'm gonna, this family member gets this.
And now to the latest on the aftermath of the death of Prince. His family was in court today beginning a possible long battle over his estate.
We're talking about an estimated $300 million estate here. It's hard to put a number on it because we still have not seen a breakdown of assets.
When the deep purple falls.
Prince's estate is still in limbo and has yet to be distributed to his surviving heirs.
So the court is not making a determination with respect to heirs today. Heirs are unanimous in their recommendation to the court that Comerica state a offer of proof.
Instead, Comerica Bank are acting as executors. And get this, in the 3 years they've been in charge, they've notched up $45 million in administrative fees. Ouch.
And all of a sudden, it's white-collar business. It's corporate. It's sitting down with accountants. It's number crunching. It's exactly the opposite of what the artistry is. That's running an estate.
In your job, can you leave it if you want to?
Yeah, I can.
You can't? Mm-hmm. Well, in the record industry, you can't.
It's like that great cliche of sharks, they have to keep moving, and if they stop, they die. Estates are exactly the same, they need to keep moving. My name's Eamon Ford, I'm a music business journalist. I've been writing about the music industry for about 20 years. These are businesses just like anything else, and they have to be run as business, and they have to be structured as businesses, and they have to be set up as businesses, and the starting point is the will. So if you don't leave a will, there's no business.
He used to call himself a slave, didn't he, to the record company? Well, now he's a slave to his own estate. I just thought, oh my gosh, this is a legacy that could be in trouble. In the wrong hands, this could go horribly, horribly wrong.
To me, as a fan, it was important to me that the legacy was preserved in a way that he would want it preserved.
Whoever's the lucky person in charge of his catalogue, give me a call. I'd love a call. I'd love a call.
My name's Troy Carter, and I'm the entertainment advisor for the Prince Estate. Ultimately, I'm working on behalf of his family. They're the ones who are gonna own this estate, and the value that we're building is value that's gonna be transferred from the court system over to the heirs.
Now can you imagine what this is? An Aladdin's Cave of Cool Prince's musical vault.
People know about the vault, capital T, capital V, the vault.
I remember my first experience when I flew to Paisley Park and I asked, how did Prince think about the vault? And he said, well, he hadn't been in there in years. And so I said, did he basically just move forward and just never wanted to look backwards? And he said, no, he actually forgot the password to the vault. And so he just started putting materials in other rooms because he was locked out of the vault, essentially.
I forgot the combination to set my own iPhone pin, sometimes.
And for the record, yes, they did try 1999. With an estate desperate to make money, Troy's task was to work out what to release, and this wasn't going to be easy.
There is so much music that it's almost hard to comprehend. There's live versions of pretty much everything. There's demos, there's covers, it's just so many songs. It's a treasure trove of music. I personally feel the responsibility in it.
The estate's challenge is, can we release this? Because Prince didn't release it for a reason. And maybe, was he stockpiling stuff? Did he not think it was good enough? And because he didn't leave a will, no one knows what his wishes were.
What a great financial opportunity for someone who gets it right, who appeases the fans and makes a shitload of money.
In a state that's going through probate, you have, the court, you have heirs, you have fans, you have Sony as well, who's a partner, you have Universal Music Publishing, Warner Brothers Records. There's all of these different constituencies that you have to take into consideration.
In 1999, we'll be free and we can sell the music directly to the consumer.
How do you do things that Prince would want to do? We discovered Nothing Compares to You, the original version of it, which we're like, oh my God, the world has to hear. It gave us the idea to look for other songs that he had written, which, became originals. That's an album that is such a masterpiece and is such an important record that, you give that to the world as a gift.
Of course, this gift comes at a price. There is, after all, an estate to run.
Hopefully, 20 years from now, when the core fan base have since passed on, you have younger people who basically connected with them and will want to pass it on to their kids as well, essentially. So the seeds that we're planting now are seeds that we think will end up leading into that.
Making it big in the afterlife? Tip 2, make sure you have a will. Leave wads of unreleased music. Oh, and let someone know how to access your musical vault, will you? Depending on who you speak to, Prince's estate is estimated at between $200 and $300 million, and since his death, has made a tidy $56 million.